What's up, gamers? Sorry. Contractually obligated as a live streamer to open every stream exactly like that and nothing else. Imagine. It'd be terrible, actually. I honestly could not imagine speaking like that. I'm always tempted, though, to open stream with, like, the most absurd nonsense I can think of. Like, just complete... I don't know. I can't even think of an example. Just, like, complete nonsense. Speaking of nonsense, we watched, what did I watch? Rhapsody Street Kids last night, which kind of was a bit of a meme a while back. It's the Christmas movie that's like 45 minutes long. It's really badly animated, but it's got like really popular voice actors in it. But it's the one where the grandma like speaks backwards and then like says like just a bunch of stuff and then just says Christmas. She's like, the Christmas. And it's like, it's so funny. It is unintentionally so funny. I have no idea what that movie... I have no idea how that movie ever came into existence. I've looked it up. I think it's a cryptid. I think it is straight up a cryptid. Even the Wikipedia page does not explain how this movie came to be. And the funniest thing about this Wikipedia page is the intro for the Wikipedia page for Rhapsody Street Kids ends with the creator died of a stroke in 2019. And like, what a weird way to end. Like, what other movie has a Wikipedia page where the intro ends with, oh yeah, so-and-so died of a stroke, by the way. Like, what the hell? Mecca. Died Signok Christmas. So I may actually finish this game, which is sad because I like this game. I honestly, part of me wishes this game was like somehow magically 100 times bigger. But like at the same time, it does have to end eventually. And that's the thing with like things that are really good or that I really like. I just dropped my computer. This desk does not work well. I should get something better. But that's the thing with things I really like is, or I mean, I guess things in general, is like, in order for them to finish strong, it's like they still need to finish. They still need to have an ending. It's why I'm more of a fan of TV shows. It's easier for me to watch a TV show sometimes knowing that there is an ending, I guess, instead of just something getting canceled, like, without having a proper ending. I think it's why I like anime that are, like, short form instead of, like, it's like one season anime or one core anime instead of something that's, like, long running. Because it's like, there's a guaranteed ending, you know? Like, or not that there's a guaranteed ending, but there's, like, there's a start and a finish, and they know where they want to start, and they know where they want to finish. And you know they're not going to go further than it needs to go and draw out, I guess. But I guess that's the thing, is like, with things that, even really good games, it's like, yeah, it's gotta come to an end eventually. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe not for MMOs. I guess that's not a great example that works for everything, but like, I don't know. Everything's gotta come... The game's gotta come to an end eventually, though. We know that. Hey, Philip. Sorry, I just dropped my phone. Phillips. Sorry, I left off the S. Yeah, I do think we are at what is the ending point for the DLC. And from what I understand, the only thing that I have been told is that after you finish the DLC, you have to finish the game again. What was I doing? I was... Right, I need to mark off the... I have to mark off the stranger. There we go. Autopilot. Yeah, the It's weird because it's almost like for me, like for the journey to matter, it's like at the same time I need to know that like there is a finish point, I guess. That's more like a game specific thing. It's like, I don't know, but I guess there's also sandbox games. And it's not like sandbox games don't matter either. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking gibberish. But see, I don't know. I don't know if like something like, I know No Man's Sky has a similar premise, but doesn't exactly have as much of a narrative focus. But I wonder if like, if I were to play something like No Man's Sky, I don't know if emotionally it would hit as hard. Or if it would feel as profound, I guess, as this one does. But at the same time, you're right, and I agree that, you know, the journey, it is more about the journey, even though we do remember endings more. The journey is still kind of arguably more important because, like, it's the bigger part of it. Listen, this raft needs to get out of the water. There we go, or into the water. More a survival than a puzzle game, yeah. Where am I going? Am I going where I need to go? I figured out the first one. I figured out the second one. I figured out the third one. Probably could have gone into the vault and done it from there. No, I can't go into the vault and do it from there. I specifically can't go into the vault and do it from there. That's right. I need to go this way. It's hard when I, Actually, I can't even use not playing as an excuse because it's only been 2 days, so... Actually... I have zero excuse to be confused. Hope there's another... Yeah, there is another ship here. I kind of just let that one go. What revelations did I make last stream? Well, last stream specifically... Oh, am I not able to get over there from here? Last stream specifically, I had trouble making progress for the longest time. I had already figured out the second vault because I had gotten the key information of falling in the loading zone. The quote-unquote loading zone, which is more of like a metafictional loading zone than an actual loading zone, but in-game it's pretty much a loading zone. That I had figured out a couple streams ago. Then I figured out that the code for the first vault piece actually controls the invisible platforms, which I figured out by venturing into the, venturing outside of the range of the lantern. The third one is what I literally spent the entire last stream trying to figure out. And it was stupid. Like, the way I figured it out was so stupid because I was thinking of the 3 pieces of information. Like, I tried, like, what felt like everything, and then finally I like, said out loud to myself the 3 pieces of information that I got from the slide reels that revealed specifically the errors in the simulation, which was you venture outside the lantern range, you go into, you see beyond the veil. That was the solution for the first vault code. You fall into the loading zone. That was the second vault code. So I was like, in theory, the third vault code should be related to whatever third piece of information I got, but the only third piece of information I got was that if you die, then you enter... If you die next to the fire with the artifact, then you enter the simulation and you can't be woken up. But how does that help me? And, like, I said it out loud, and it didn't even occur to me for a few moments, and then I thought about it, and I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that what they need me to do is die. Because, like, if I die, how do I get back? I guess the answer is you don't. But then finally I decided, okay, I'll jump into the fire. And I jumped into the fire and it worked. And then that's where I ended stream, and I was like, okay, I can now finish this sequence, but I have to leave because I have to go work. So yeah, the third piece of information the entire time was dying. So now I've gotta now that I have the vault codes, or quote-unquote codes, they're not really codes, it's more of solutions. I just have to do them now. And I am doing these kind of separately. I'll go back, die, and then come back. Just in case. Because I assume if I die in here after coming in by dying, then I have to start over. I have to start the loop over. But it's I discovered the thing about sleeping by the fireplace to enter the simulation in a similarly stupid way. I was stuck and couldn't figure out what to do, and then I finally like just put it together. I was like, wait, they slept, and then I finally put it together. It's like this game sure has a way of. I didn't even do the thing that I was there to do. Hold on. There we go. This game sure has a way of making me feel stupid sometimes, but it does all work. And it's all there. All the information is there. And I do think it is especially devious to have these code inputs here have, like, 2 fake outs in terms of, like, what, where to find the codes for it, and then the solution isn't even inputting any sort of code. Whoops. I think that is particularly devious. Although technically, I guess this is a code in a sense, but... Oh, actually, I probably don't... Well, I'll grab it anyway. Why not? I cannot see. There we go. There we go. If you die in the game, you die in the simulator. If you die in the simulator, Chunky is revived. Yeah, if you die in the simulator, your soul is uploaded to Chunky. Sorry. If I burn myself with my VR chat, you can live on in VR chat? Exactly. That is exactly how it works. Trust me, I am a doctor. I am not a doctor. Don't trust me. Alright, so now I need to wake up. Rubber brush and put a little makeup. Eyes scars to fade away the shake-up. And now... we die. I gotta admit though, when I woke up after doing this and I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that worked. That was mind-blowing. I was just like, oh god. This game creates those moments, I think. Those revelation moments, I think. I think that's I think sometimes the most satisfying games are games that capture that feeling. That feeling of, oh my god. I can't wait to see the next thing this studio puts out. I know they're working on something. I really can't wait to see it. Oh, can I not even... I may have done this wrong. I might not be able to get to where I want to get to. Imagine some dude discovers it by accident because they wanted to end the loop by burning. That, you know what? I'd imagine that has happened. That'd be really funny. Also kind of scary, actually. Especially depending on how far you actually are into the DLC. Is this actually gonna be here? Because I took this across. It might not actually be here. Or can I bring it back? I don't think I can bring that back. I don't know if there's a way over there without... I know there's no way over here. Maybe I can? Ways lost from losing your corporeal force, losing your marshmallows and the ability to eat them. That's true. Is there a switch here? Damn, this would suck because I would have to do this all over again. Maybe there's a way around? No, I don't think there is, actually. Huh. What if you light it again? Well, like light this? So unfortunately, my light doesn't reach this. How far can I go? Oh, it doesn't let me go any further. Well, let's try this again. For real this time. You shouldn't have done that. Wakes up. It's you. You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border. Same as us and that horse thief over there. Damn storm cloaks. Ah, crap, what was it? Imperials would be nice and lazy or something like that. You speak to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King. That this time. Alright, this time for real. This time I'll just die right off the bat so I can do it all at once. It's really not that hard to get there, so as long as I'm not stupid. But there's no guarantees. Right, is there an easier way back? There is. If I take the short route, now that I remember where I'm going and what I'm doing, do a little flip, land peacefully, maybe. Oop. Grab the thing. The system gives you your memories. The system that gives you your memories if you, in your last run, counts your uploaded consciousness as you. That is interesting. I wonder how that system actually... I wonder if we're going to find out how that system actually works. Why'd I do this? This is not where I wanted to go. Is there any way... Fastest way back is to just... Let's try this one more time. One more time. This time for real. Yeah, because like the question with those types of things is always which one are you? Are you the one on the outside or are you the one on the inside? Is the one on the inside a copy, or does it also copy your subjective experience of being? I guess, the subjective experience of being. You still exist well after you become a roasted marshmallow. Also, you could ask, at what point in that process do you actually get uploaded? When are you considered dead? Is it when your conscious experience stops, or is it when your actual heart stops? How does the system determine that? Although I guess how you experience it wouldn't change, because if your consciousness stops and then your consciousness is uploaded, the next thing you would remember is being in the program. So I guess it doesn't really make that much of a difference. But that also means that all those people, the spirits, or I think they're called the, should I put my, yeah, I did put my suit on, okay. I think they're called the, pursuers. When they die as a result of the thing breaking, they're dead. We basically were waiting for them to die one loop so that we could unlock one of the areas. Alright, this time we'll go the right way. Is this the right way? Yes, it is. And time still moves inside the simulation. Take out the Astron core, die in simulation, live forever glitch. I still need to figure out how I got the kazoo ending. That was funny. That was great. That was my first ending. Because I dared to take out the core, put it back in, and then had to end stream. So it ended the loop, and then I broke it. Alright, so I'll die. I'm choosing this one specifically because it gives me the most time. I removed the thing, then meditated, right? But presumably removing the thing should, like, end the loop. So how do my memories come? Oh, because on the new loop, it hasn't been removed yet. So the memories are still sent back. The memories up until I removed the thing were recorded. But once I removed the thing, it broke the loop. So I got one more loop off of it before, I would imagine that's how it worked. And then broke causality because I never actually replaced those memories, I suppose, or something. In the stranger in the end of the loop? I'll have to look into that. Because I'm really curious. I know how the loop works, but I am curious on how that breaks reality. I think it's simply because it's a closed time loop. The loop has to keep going. And if you don't do the events, or if you do events that break the loop, see, I don't know. Because the only way the loop continues is because you have memories of the previous loop. Something like that. So, So on a new loop, after you remove it, you... Don't forget to do this. On a new loop after you remove it, you get the memories because you get the memories that are sent back in time. But you're not supposed to be able to get those memories because you broke the loop. And the only way to get those memories is to do the loop. Something like that, at any rate. So this shouldn't be able to kick me out. Which we can tell because we can walk fast and nothing happens. The loop before that, he entered the ash twin black hole. Doing that causes a duplicate of you to spawn in the ash twin project. In the ash twin black hole? I didn't even know. Wait, where's the ash twin black hole? So that it has to send the memories to 2 copies of you, and that breaks reality. Which one's the ash twin black hole? I'm gonna put this down here so I don't have to fall off that thing. Is that the no, that's not, wait, yeah, is that the sample black hole in the lab? Or is there a black hole in the ash twin project that I just forgot about? It could be that too. Right when the sun goes nova, it's where, oh! Oh, that's right, because when the sun supernovas, that activates the ash twin project. Because it powers it. So that's our 3. Time to open this and see what awaits us. I guess I just never saw it because I was never inside when it supernovaed. Or maybe because when I was inside when it supernovaed, I meditated just to speed up the process. Can I rotate it again? Open it, close it. What the hell? Don't like this. Don't like this at all. There are walls, so I can't fall. What the hell is this? There's a telescope. I can't really look in it. Can I take this with me? Oh, how polite. I can. How polite of them to let me take this. Is that another one? Oh! The prisoner. Who are you? What'd you do? Oh, I was in your way, I'm sorry. Oh. Missing antler. You woke up. You stopped the blocker. And they not happy about it. Wow, they were really not happy about it. And then they restarted it. Oh, were you telling me to... Oh, sorry. The Nomai saw the eye. They warped to it. To Dark Bramble. Fired off the escape pods. One landed on Brittle Hollow, where they saw the interloper, which broadcast ghost particles which killed them. And there's us. Well, not us. Someone now. That's us. Wait. Do you want your thing back? Wait. Did you just... Okay. I thought for a brief second, I thought he just, like, abandoned us. They acted like he griefed their Minecraft server. Oh my god. I want to look through here. I want to see their planet. Thing is, we're dead. And presumably so are they. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Wait. No, that's their thing. Oh. Did they just... Those are their footsteps. Do they want me to walk in? So, that is immensely fucked up. What just happened? Oh, my game just kind of froze. That's all. Any new information, Slate? Nope. Okay. So, yeah, I was just gonna say, that's like so immensely messed up. They didn't only imprison him, they basically imprisoned him for eternity. I met one of the stranger's inhabitants who was imprisoned within the vault. The prisoner showed me a vision revealing the actions they took that resulted in their eternal confinement. I used the vision torch to share my knowledge of the solar system's history with the prisoner. The prisoner left one final vision for me by the water's edge as a farewell. And then walked into the thing. So actually, I don't need that marked anymore. That's the end of that. But apparently there is something else if I finish the game. Although I'm not sure if it's something big. If I had to guess, maybe it's just seeing the prisoner in the end. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I guess in theory they were also all conscious in there because they ran to there when, well, yeah, I think the whole idea was they escaped to there when things started going awry. When did they start escaping there? When they discovered that was it when they discovered that the eye was gonna kill them? Not really kill them, but they interpreted it as it killing them. Or was it when where's your little camp? Where are you, bud? There we go. Or was it when they discovered the sun was gonna supernova? No, I think it was when they discovered how dangerous the eye was. Right, because they locked it up, then went into the virtual world. Then the prisoner woke up, turned it off. Okay, here we go, and then nap for a little bit. And what was I don't know what the prisoner's motivation for turning off the thing was, other than having a belief that there was something more to it. Because I don't think, well, maybe, I don't think they knew about, no, they did. That's why they knew. You can see the prisoner's house in the simulation. It's the burnt house, the one with the observatory. Or with a telescope. It's him drawing what he sees as the good part of the eye. I think it was about 8 minutes or so that I can do this at. That's right, when they scanned the eye, they learned what the eye could do. I think they knew what the eye was. And at the very least, the prisoner thought that the eye should continue doing its thing. So the prisoner probably saw it as part of the natural order. And saw what they were doing as kind of a little bit, unnatural, I suppose. God, that is messed up. To put to imprison him basically not through life, but through death. Just not even allowed to die. What am I doing? Where am I going? This isn't where I wanted to go. I want to go to Ashton. That is messed up. The image of the skull, when they scanned, he drew a picture of the stars being born and plant life near the skull. Okay. Yeah, so he knew exactly what it was. Everyone else was afraid of it. He, or they, I suppose, oops, kind of more embraced it as being a necessary part of the cycle of the universe. It's not this one. I have to remember which one it is. It's not nearly as difficult as I kept making it. It's the one with two. It's the twins. That one. Hello, cactus. Oh, which one was it? Was it this one? It was this one. Was it that I had to wait for a certain amount of time, though? Bye-bye, ship. Oh, wait. Oh, no. We didn't need that. Well, maybe it'll be okay. I forgot I still needed that. Maybe it'll be okay. Yeah, it's just on the other planet. It'll be fine. Should probably keep standing here, though, before I miss the teleport. Hey, the interloper. Hi, interloper. But I have to watch out for the, Oh, I can hide in here. That's right. That's how I did it. That's right. You wait for it to come around. And then as it's coming around, you jump into it. Get on it just in time, I think. Right now. There we go. So the interloper... Where about are we? 12? We have 10 minutes. Not the interloper. The, That's right, I've done all this already. The prisoner... When we shared our memories, we were sharing, presumably, all of our memories across all of our loops. Because that's the only way we were able to learn most of that stuff. So the prisoner even finally got their, what's the word? Closure, I guess, about the eye, getting the information on the eye, whether it was the best thing. I guess the only thing they really didn't get is the knowledge that, of what the eye actually does when someone jumps into it, because that's not knowledge we can actually carry between loops. Because once you jump into the eye, it's over. There's no more. God, I love this music so much. Who composed this? Like, I swear to God, I love them. Come in, come in, come in, flip. Here we go. To my ship. To the ship. I am the master of gravity. I am the one who controls. Fear me. Yeah, we'll fix the damn ship. What's broken on the ship right now? Probably my autopilot. I hear it. I hear something wrong. Oh, it's inside. Oops, my bad. Landing camera damaged. Well, I'm sure we don't need that. Actually, we don't need that. So we've got like 12 minutes to get to Dark Bramble. The other side of the sun. Cool. Cool. Very good. Oh, I could, yeah, that's right, I could try the duplicating myself thing. Oh, this isn't gonna make it, is it? Yeah, we gotta readjust. I was talking to a friend who was also just started playing this, and, well, a bunch of us were talking, and, we asked her if, she autopiloted herself into the sun yet. She has. That's good. It's a rite of passage, truly. Oops, that's the wrong button. Actually, yes, I do want to do that. Because what I need to do is log the vessel. Where I need to go. Oh, that's... Okay. I believe it was the red one that I need to get to. I have to go through the nest, I believe. Oh, I hate these things so much. There's probably one right next to me. Fuck you. I can outrun them. I do know that. This is the scary one. Not gonna make it. I'm so good at video games. Sorry, I'm like really focused right now. Still hear him breathing. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. I think this one is relatively safe. Yeah. I thought that was a mouth. Alright, we're on a time crunch here. I should remember. I have to remember the code. Where is it? It's actually over here, isn't it? This one. I need that. Is that? It's that ribbon. That. Okay, I do have a picture of it, I remember. How do I get it? Here we go. God, this is like the coolest shit. Put it in. Put it in. Activate the thing. Get the coordinates. Quick. this, this. Turn it. Ribbon time. This. No! Wrong one. This. Oops. And this one was the one that I actually have to start from this side. Otherwise it doesn't work. Oops. Nope. Up. Down. I said down. There you go. That one. Coordinates activated. Let's go, bitches! Sorry. Where am I? There we go. I'm gonna take a quick pause real quick just so I can read. The where did it go reaction to the moon. It automatically displays the code as a UI when you get to it. You can find the signal blocker from here. You mean like... Oh, right, because it's like a... Oh, crap, sorry. I shook my headphones. It's like a satellite, isn't it? Is that it? That looks like it. Oh, if you use your signal scope to zoom? Or is that just the stranger, or is that that looks like the blocker? That's a pixel. Oops. I was gonna say everything's a quantum fluctuation here. Hey, there's the moon. Right. Into the eye. So I'd imagine the thing for the blocker to turn the blocker on again, or off again, is probably on the stranger, but you probably can't interact with it, if I had to guess. It's probably one of the things that's like frozen over. I'd also imagine at this point that I can't run out of time. As I'm kind of outside. Kind of outside the universe here. God, this effect is so cool. Is that the eye, or is that the reflection of the eye? The reflection of the eye is on the moon. The quantum moon. This is the eye. But imagine this is the eye, that's the reflection of the eye? Or something? Something along those lines. No, opposite. This is the eye. That's the eye. The reflection of the eye shows up on the moon. It's hard when everything is flipped upside down and... That sure is a quantum fluctuation. Well, once again, nowhere to go but into the eye. The secrets of the universe. Outer Wilds Ventures was founded by Feldspar, Gosen, Slate, and Hornfels to explore a solar system at the end of the universe. The Nomai never got to see it for themselves, but thanks to the efforts and technology, a Hearthian was able to reach the eye of the universe. Oh, I didn't get to check if the instrument still played. Oh, I can't change anything. I can't look at it now. I know this is all the same, but it's still kind of cool to read. Radio Tower in Earth is built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and housed some of the last ever photos taken of the entire solar system. One of these photos revealed the existence of an invisible ring world inhabited by a species whose presence in our solar system predated even the Nomai. This species traveled from a nearby star system in search of the eye of the universe, but horrified by what they discovered, decided to block the eye's signal so that no one else would ever find it. One individual, however, rebelled against the decision and was able to briefly release the eye's signal back into space before being caught and imprisoned in solitude for this betrayal. Okay, well, I'm glad I'm reading all of it then. At the end of its lifespan, our sun collapsed under its own gravity and then exploded in a violent supernova. I don't know if I ever went out here. Never mind, I can't. Of all the life forms who will perish in the oncoming death of the universe, we will miss the anglerfish the least. You know, that's a little mean. I mean, they're assholes, but they're just doing their thing. The Nomai who came to our solar system were following a signal from the eye of the universe. They perished when the interloper arrived, bringing with it the deadly substance we called ghost matter that flooded the entire solar system almost instantly and without warning. Yeah, that was kind of messed up. They had no way of getting away from that. There was no chance of survival for them. They just died. It just came, happened, and they died. And that was it. That was the end of it. So we're still, yeah, that's still on the eye. That's basically us, through observation, recreating the museum as a way of rationalizing the information we have now received. And now we are up here. You know, it kind of is nice playing through the ending again, kind of knowing more. That's right. Okay, sorry. I just had a brain blast moment here. That's going back. Deep cut. In the burned out place that the prisoner lived in, that's right. He had a drawing of the eye of the universe with all of the galaxies coming off of it. It almost looked like a flower. I forgot about that. It just reminded me of it here, where that drawing was of. Everything's going supernova. Oh, whoa, whoa. We didn't go that far. Ow. That was a quantum object. It's another quantum object. It's a very large quantum object. Wait, velocity matched. Wait. Is this new? Oh god, that scared the crap out of me. Hi, Blade. Thanks for the raid, Blade. Oh my god. I'm in this dark place with this big spine just sticking out of the world, and suddenly Jack Frost. Thank you for the raid. I am at the very end of this game. But I don't remember... Oh, now it's gone, because I don't remember that big thing being there. Oh, hey, it's me. And it's a tree. Barnacles! And now the tree is gone. And now the tree is gone. When do I stand on it, though? Haha, now I am quantum! Oh, it's... The correct way to cook a marshmallow, everyone. Barnacles. Were you playing with barnacles tonight? Oh, chair. And it's our friend. Do you hear music? And the band begins to play. Forget, do I actually have to get in there? I like how I still have my scout launcher. Why'd they give me infinite fuel? Because I forget how to do this. Barnacle Pokemon do. Oh, Barnacle Pokemon do. I also talked about... Oh no, hold on. Oh, actually, I don't know if my phone will actually... Oh no, you know what? I can't open that up right now. Because if I do, it'll pause chat. I'll have to look at that later. I really did forget. Like, what the hell? Oh wait, can I... There we go. I might have to wait a little longer. To let it decay. There we go. Well, maybe. Maybe not. Nope, not yet. We'll get there eventually, chat. There we go. Gather. Oh, spamming the flashlight also works? Okay, that might be the easier way. Okay, hold on. I'll open Discord real quick. Yeah, I learned that Twitch is a very functional app. Hey, what's that? Why, why is, why, why is that Spamton? Why is Spamton here? Why is Spamton in Puck Engine? It's, not quite time yet. Pretty sure we'll need the others for this next part. We need, you know, everyone. No rush. Take your time. Might not even exist here. I do know there's a place that I can get jump scared here. Quiet Shade. Crossled Bark. In the Ancient Glade. It's always dark. Here we go, I'm immortal here. Hey, time pal. So you're getting the band back together, huh? Go on, find the others. I'll be here. You don't need me yet, but you will. I think I gave him the wrong voice, but that's okay. Everyone can have that voice. That's right, it's the kids. Praise the sun. Why is its name Why is it Why How I saw him. The harmonica's the one I gave that voice to. Yeah, you, yeah. I remember you. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get away from me. No. Ha! I know how to defeat you. The power of quantum technology. The technology, I mean... What? Jellyfish. They were my friends. They helped me, the jellyfish. Nothing bad happens from the jellyfish. Went back to the VOD where you first discovered the simulation, but when did you first encounter the dudes? The dudes, the pursuers? Like the owl dudes? Because they definitely got me the first time I... This is new. Oh. Okay, it's waiting on me. Can I turn it back? Okay. It's like messing around with things. Oh, whoa. Well, nowhere to go but in. Whoa, wait. That's the... He's like, oh, cameos from all our other friends. Oh, don't like this. I don't remember when I first encountered them. I just remember it was really cool when it first happened. The way they blow the candle out was the coolest thing. When my kind found the eye and realized what it was capable of, they were terrified. It was too difficult a truth. Like a light too bright to look upon directly, it burned them. What they could not unlearn was hidden away in darkness, obfuscated, then lost. They did not want to see their story end. My kind weren't always like this. We weren't always so afraid. I did what I could to set things right, yet I am still one of my kind. And you know now what they did. I cannot promise our fear won't stain your mind. And so, a choice. Are you certain you want to remember me? Oh. Well, I'm assuming the option not to is the original ending, so join us. Let's see what happens. I don't want to repeat my kind's mistakes, but if you're willing to take the risk, then so am I. Talk to him again. Have you changed your mind? This fire, what a warm and beautiful light it makes. Go, find the others. What comes next cannot be done alone. Okay, so we're collectively, through all of our experiences, recreating the universe. That's right, this was the one where I had to find it. So he's basically asking whether or not, as one of his kind who was originally trying to disrupt the natural cycle, does he have the right to decide to be a part of the shaping of the new world, basically? I don't imagine this as like a direct shaping of the new world, as like some sort of godhood, but more of their collective experiences being the influence of shaping the world. Like, not actively being like, hey, this is what I want it to look like, but more being like, this is what it is based on, kind of. Can't wait to play with the whole group again. Can I start? Won't let you down. What do you say? Should I get out the old harmonica? Ha! Here goes nothing. Hold on, we need a drum. Where's our drummer? Shall I begin? Here I go. There we go. That's a little bit better. A conscious observer has entered the eye. I wonder what happens now. Is it time to find out? Not yet. Everyone needs to play first. What do you say, time buddy? Ready to start the music? Let's should be cool. Should I begin? You got it. I'll do my best. I hadn't dared to hope that anyone would hear the signal, for how briefly I set it free. But here we are. Are you ready for the final step? Yes. Then it's time. Time to send our spark out into the darkness. Oh, that's so cool. Two Eyes started the journey. Three Eyes... Two Eyes showed the eye. Three Eyes started the journey. Four Eyes finished the journey. It all started with one eye. And it all returns to one eye. This song is new to me, but I'm honored to be a part of it. I learned a lot by the end of everything. The past is past now, but that's okay. It's never really gone completely. The future is always built on the past, even if we won't get to see it. Still, it's, time for something new now. How beautiful. It's different than I'd envisioned. Whatever happens next, I do not think it is to be feared. Wow. How long has it been since I got to make music with everyone around a campfire? I'm really happy we're all here. It cut it a little close, don't you think? Well, it all worked out in the end, I suppose. I hope there's beasties in the next one. I'll tell you... Oh god, I forgot. I did this the last time, too. I'll tell you what. This has really been fun, and I got to help make something pretty cool, so I've got no complaints. I mean, not me exactly, but close enough. It's the kind of thing that makes you glad you stopped and smelled the pine trees along the way, you know? Even if it's over now, I had a good time learning, but I think the rules are about to change. I believe we've reached the end of our journey. All that remains is to collapse the innumerable possibilities before us. Are you ready to learn what comes next? I admire your curiosity, friend. Let's find out together. Waveform collapse! Now we've finished Outer Wilds. That ending is so good. I'm sorry, what? I love how speedrunners glitch the scout into the Nova sequence to scout propel themselves into the Nova to reach the credits faster. That is a sentence. That is incredible. God, what a game. Oppenheimer from Barbie? I think playing through the ending a second time, not overthinking things, but kind of already understanding, makes it feel very complete, I think. I think it's definitely worth replaying the ending, just to... Even if it's just for a small difference like that, it was worth replaying the ending. It's such a good ending. It's a very good game. Because I think the thing is, it's about, obviously, it's clearly about more than just the possibility of the end of a universe, of what exists at the end of a universe, of how a universe exists, or like what a type of universe like this would exist. But it's also about the more general concept of being able to accept an end and a new beginning, I think. Oh, there's the vocalists. Oh, for the elk choir. That's cool. Being able to accept that the past is past, and still being able to look forward, I guess. Maybe I'm not putting in the best words, but like, I think feeling-wise, I feel what's there. I think that the character who said it best, Rybeck, said it best, which was that, you know, it's time for something new, I guess. And that feeling of like, you can't linger just in the past, even if the past is like what shaped you. Yes, exactly. The past shapes the future, but the future doesn't exist in the past. The future is not dwelling on the past. I do like when games, or really anything, when stories in general are able to tie things like that together. Concepts such as the sci-fi aspect of the game and the more like metaphorical aspect of the game, being able to meld them into a single experience, I guess. Fits with how you can only experience some things once. Yeah, and how sometimes, you know, it's sad, but it's okay that you can only experience something once, because being able to only experience it once is kind of part of the experiencing it in the first place, and that's okay, because there's always more experiences to look forward to that maybe are also experiences you can only do once. But if you continue to linger in that feeling of like you said, if you continue to linger in that feeling of, oh man, I miss that feeling, then you miss out on all that future possibility, that future experience. Ah, French jump scare. France is real? Thank you for playing Outer Wilds. Well, thank you. I appreciate that my effort has been acknowledged. Thank you, Mobius. 14.3 billion years later. Yay. Oh! Oh! Wait. New creatures. Bug civilization, tall civilization. Nothing slows time more than doing new things and shaping memories. It's a good way of putting it. I like that. I do really, actually, yeah, I do really like that. That's a really good way of saying that. I do want to do that last thing. I want to see if I can clone myself. So, what you have to do, from what I understand, is you have to jump into the black hole that's created after the supernova while in Ash Twin. Why time feels so slow as a kid. That, because the world feels more new. That makes a lot of sense, because everything is new when you're a kid. You also have a lot less, what's the word, perspective. Or, perspective, yes, but also, like, when you're a kid, when you're 8, a year is an 1/8 of your lifespan. When you're 30, a year is a 30th of your lifespan. So it feels like a lot smaller of a part. That's right, I'm not going to the stranger. I've spent so much time going to the stranger that it's just instinct now to jump right to it. Much like other games that are like this that you kind of can only experience once. The feeling is kind of recaptured by watching other people play it. You have to watch other people experience it for the first time. I overshot that. My bad, I turned off the autopilot. Here's the little smokestack. Where is it? There it is. The game has a Steins Gate reference? I did not know that. Which is wild, because I'm a huge Steins Gate fan. I feel like that's something I would have noticed. Although admittedly, I never played Steins Gate Zero, I only watched the anime. A well-hidden scroll and giant steep statue island. Look, I can beat this game just by sleeping. The island goes up into space. You can fly and grab it off the wall. That's wild. That is so obscure. Yeah, please do, because at the very least, I want to see what it is. I might not do it myself, but I want to see what it is. So this I'll probably... I don't know. How long should I wait? Because, like, I don't want to miss it, but also if I wait too little, then there's going to be a big gap of time where I'm just going to have to sit there and wait. The loop is 23 minutes. Usually I exit around 8 and I'm safe to get there. I get there with about 10 minutes left. So maybe 16 minutes? But I have to still be able to get to the core. The good thing is I don't need to get to Dark Bramble. You can make banana jelly if you jump in the black hole with a reference. Oh my god. That's funny. Speaking of banana jelly, or slightly tangentially related to banana jelly, watched Love Actually for the first time last night. Never seen that movie. What a weird movie. It was good. Arguably, some of it doesn't age that well. A little bit creepy. The fact that Keira Knightley was 17 when she filmed it doesn't age well. But, otherwise, I mean, it was a good movie. I was discussing with some friends about how the cue card scene in that movie is what, is kind of like the iconic scene. That, like, I don't know, that was 2003? 22 years later, that just comes off as really creepy. Love Actually was the movie. But yeah, I do love Steins Gate. Steins Gate is very good. I played the game, then watched the anime, but I just really like time travel fiction in general. Back to the Future is a favorite. I gotta see the Back to the Future musical. Yes, I am just vamping and killing time until I can feel pretty comfortable with the amount of time has passed. Maybe I'll do it at 15 minutes. Sounds good. Alright. I gotta get to the other planet. I do have my ship if I want to use that. Where is the other planet? There we go. Oh, that is close to the sun. Maybe I'll wait for it to come around. Right, where is the twins? Oops. Oops. I'm trying to clear my... There it is. I'm trying to clear my thing. Twins. Oh, that means I'm gonna have to wait for it to come around again. There we go. Alright, I will look at that after I, do this. Actually, I can look at that on my computer. Yeah, I discovered the other day that if I open anything else on my phone while I have Twitch chat open, I have to restart Twitch chat on my phone because it stops updating. It's very dumb. Twitch has a very functional mobile app. I'm almost certain there are people who have probably beat this game, or probably figured out the game a lot faster than I did. But I'm not really worried about that. Because I did figure it out eventually. I'm not too concerned with how long it took. Especially the thing about sleeping in front of the fire and then dying at the fire. Those did take me a long time to figure out. I think I'm just gonna have enough time. Alright, so where's the black hole form? Does it form in the center? Do I have to open it? Or will it just form? Okay, you do gotta open it. I just want to make sure I don't miss the opportunity, because then I'd have to wait again. Oh, in perfect timing. I hear the music starting. Can I just sit on it? Wee. Anyone want to feel like they're gonna throw up? Wee. He jumped into the black hole, got to the stranger in the next loop, and then he reality broke at the end of the loop. That's really funny. That is actually hilarious. I can imagine you do that, you go to the DLC area, then that happens, and you're like, okay, wait, what the fuck? Alright, black hole. Oh, that's the time I was sleeping. My theory as to why is because the Ashman tries to send memories back to 2 copies of you. And that's what causes it to break. Because jumping into the black hole makes a copy. So wait, now do I have to go back to Ash Twin? Do I have to go back to the core? Right, because the whole deal with the black hole generator is we're sending memories through the black hole back in time. But if you jump into the black hole, you're basically sending yourself back in time. Or rather, you are showing up in the black hole, or in the other side of the black hole, 23 minutes before you jumped into it. Depending on where the receiving end is. Hold on. Since your memory's back in time, but going into the black hole sends the entirety of you back. Yeah. That does make sense. Oh. Then maybe what happened when I broke it wasn't that it was because I took it out, but it was because I ended the loop in Ash Twin. Maybe the whole idea was maybe I didn't just end the loop, I got hit by, maybe I jumped into the black hole accidentally. And then the next loop I just ended. Huh. I never saw the clone, but I did end the loop. Oops. Oh, it's a banana. That's why it turned into Jello. That's really funny. That's really good. It's a really good reference. It's a niche reference, to be honest. I know Steins Gate used to be a little bit bigger, but it's still... It's not like a... I mean, it's not... I mean, it is big, but, like, it's not as big as it used to be, so it is a little bit niche. That's interesting. El Saikon Group. El Saikongolo. All of the different mispronunciations of it. I used to have a doo-doo-doo button on my phone. Alright, so this time I probably don't have to wait as long. I can just wait until the until Ash Twin is available. So about 8 minutes is usually where I go. So in theory, the body, or the person I am right now, is the person who received memories from the statue. The memories of the previous loop. The person I'm going to meet is going to be the person from the previous loop, whose memories were sent. Oh, I still have Ember Twin tagged. Where's Ash Twin? Where are you? There we go. Ship will disappear. That's okay, we don't need it anymore. We are beyond such things. Oh, do I have to escape the Nova? I just figured dying would trigger the ending since I've already kind of broken things. Oh, there it is. No wonder I had so much trouble originally getting to this one, because you kind of really have to time it nicely. Whoa, wait. He's just chilling here. Whoa. What the heck happened? If you're me, then I'm as confused as you are. Do you think we have the same memories? Good question. Let's see. I remember all the time loops, including the last loop when I jumped into the black hole in here. What about you? Same, except I woke up at the campfire like always. It makes sense one of the two versions of us would start at the campfire as usual. Hey, what do you think happens if you don't jump into the black hole again at the end of this loop? Guess we'll find out. If I don't, then where'd you come from? That's a good point. I mean, I feel as real as ever, so I don't think I'm a figment of your imagination or anything like that. That's just what a figment of my imagination would say. I'm no expert, but you seem pretty real to me. Thanks, you seem real to me too. So, I guess there's just two of us now. At any rate, it's been good talking to you. Me. Incredibly strange, but good. See you around. Hey, I'm not done talking to you. This is the greatest day of my life. Sure, two of us is great and all, but is it the greatest? What about the day we, what about that one? Are you talking about the day I... What? No, I'm talking about the other one. Oh, yeah, that makes maybe more sense. Yeah, now you've got it. That was an incredible day. But today is probably the greatest day of our life after that one. Wait, can you read my mind? Definitely no. I just have the same memories as you. Except for this loop, I mean. I started this loop by popping out of a white hole inside the Twtich project, since in the loop before this one, I jumped into the black hole. Guess we'll find out? I guess so. At any rate, it's been good talking to you. Not done talking to you. Are you me from the last loop? I think so. I started this current loop by popping out of the white hole inside the Twtich project. All the loops, we did all this, sounds like rumors diverge. Makes sense to me, seeing how jumping into the black hole is definitely what created two of us. That's a good question. Thoroughly uncharted territory at this point. Unlike all the other time manipulation stuff we've done, truly, we are the Feldspar of weird time stuff. Oh geez, Feldspar would just use the time loop to try increasingly outlandish stunts, wouldn't they? Might be a good thing they aren't aware of it. At any rate, yep. This got weird in a hurry. Yeah, duplicating living beings probably wasn't what the gnome I had in mind when they built the Twtich project. I wonder if there being two of us screws anything up. Well, we're talking to each other and nothing's exploded yet. Yeah, it's a pretty novel experience. Posen always says that means the date's going well. Maybe the universe doesn't mind two of us. Hopefully not. Besides, an extra version of us is definitely better than if we'd created an extra anglerfish or something. That's setting the bar pretty... Agreed, we're charming and have fewer teeth. That probably counts for something. Are you being sassy? You can't sass me, you are me. Just gotta prove we're the same person, though. This is so funny. Ah! What have we done? Jumping into that black hole is a terrible idea. I needed to know what would happen. Okay, I'm calm. Whoa. Ah! 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 Oh, good. Now he's freaking out. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. So if I had to guess... You guys get the message above it. You're also safe in the Twtich project. Well, can't we bring our other self to the campfire? He seems cool. The universe does break if there's two scouts, but not two Hearthians. I love how the Tubbs thought of everything. I wonder what the scout... What the scout thinks of him. That's me. That's me. Oops. Us. I like how the map shows you rotating inside the thing infinitely. So, I imagine the whole deal is that's obviously me from the previous loop getting sent back in time 23 minutes. But if he can only exist because, or they can only exist because I jumped into the black hole. If I don't jump into the black hole, then they shouldn't exist. So in order for them to exist, I have to jump into the black hole. If I don't jump into the black hole, it creates a paradox. Which is interesting, because that means we're not working on multiverse here. There's only one universe. There's only one timeline, basically. So you tried taking out the core, fleeing the Nova, and going back. Bunch of what ifs. Yeah, it makes... The paradox is definitely interesting. I think it makes sense if I can draw it on paper. So I'm wondering if I should exit just to get killed by the Nova. I can just stay here for the last 3 minutes, that's fine. Yeah, they can only exist here because I jumped into the... They jumped into the black hole. So in order for them to exist in 3 minutes, I would have jumped into the black hole. If they exist and I don't jump into the black hole, then their existence is a paradox because the only way they exist is if I jump into the black hole. Basically, they are me 23 minutes before I definitely jumped into the black hole. If I could resurrect Einstein, I wonder what he'd say about this game. Well, first I think he'd look and be like, what the hell is this? What is video game? I don't know what kind of accent that is. Yeah, do a German accent. However, if I jump into the black hole, there's no paradox. As long as the black hole doesn't get me. Can I stand on the core? That'd be really funny. I hope the black hole doesn't get me here. I didn't think of that. If I'm in Ash Twin, maybe the black hole fills all of Ash Twin. Or maybe there's no black hole as long as it's closed. Let's see. Let's find out. Oh, it opens automatically. We did it! We broke reality! What if you send the scout in the hole? Oh my god, I wish I had. You destroyed the fabric of space-time. Give me my kazoo chorus. Yay! Kazoo Choir technically did more than play actually in a time loop send help. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, that's so good. This is gorgeous. I hope this is on the game's soundtrack. Kazoo emote. I don't even think I'm allowed to have emotes. Thesis advisors!
You're so obnoxious. It's great.
What did it say? So that hits different? Oh, that's fantastic. What if you take out the core, go in the stranger? That's interesting. That's an interesting concept. Because if you take out the core and go in the stranger, your memories are never... No, your memories would still be sent back. Would they? Your memories would still be sent back. But you... Huh. Trying to think. Oh, the core is what makes the black hole, right? No, yeah, you're right. So when you take out the core, your memories don't get sent back. Because if you take out the core then die, you just die. So if you take out the core and go to the stranger, then everything dies. I think what would happen... Yeah, I think you would die. Because when the fire is put out in the stranger, the virtual reality, anyone connected to that fire disappears from the virtual reality. You can't get woken up by the alarms, but you can die by the fire being put out, because that happens to some of the pursuers in... that's how you get to one of the underground areas, is you have to wait for the pursuers to die from the fire being put out by the dam breaking. So when the sun supernovas, it would destroy the stranger, which would put out the fire, presumably, and then would take you out too. Would take out your virtual self anyway. What if you just AFK in the stranger? I think you would just die. Because of the stranger is still destroyed by the supernova. So yeah, I think you would just kind of... die. Wait, the stranger flies away from the nova? Okay, I missed that. The stranger flies away from the nova. then you wouldn't die immediately. You would die eventually, because all of the suns are supernovaing. So wherever you go, you would still die. Oh, yeah, you're right. Huh. Huh, that's a good point. I'm curious about it now. I'm curious. Yeah, that can be the last thing I try with this, because that's a good point. If the stranger literally flies away from the nova, then taking out the core, yeah. Shouldn't taking the core out then let you basically hitch a ride on the stranger to wherever the stranger's fleeing to? I mean, maybe there's nothing there, because I know they basically dismantled their entire society just to create the stranger and go find the eye, but oh, that's interesting. You could also just fly away from the solar system as fast as possible. Yeah, that's true. I wonder if they thought of that. Or if the loop just ends. No, the loop can't end because you have the core. Hold on a second. I'm gonna land somewhere that's a little bit easier to land. Alright, once again. I do wish you could speed this up. That is something I wish. There's a long wait. Goes at like double time, I think, but maybe 3 times. When you open the map, it broke. I admit that has been in my mind, that thought of what happens if I just keep going. And yeah, it is, I mean, all the suns we know are gonna explode eventually. But like, so you're doomed either way, but like, would you be able to survive longer? So vamp time. What's on stream queue? I honestly don't know. I've been thinking about it a little bit. The problem is I kind of like what I'm doing right now in terms of like having my Donkey Kong streams on Sunday, because those have to be streamed anyway, and also I just like streaming the Donkey Kong runs. It's more fun than practicing alone. But also, I mean, they're racist, so I have to stream them anyway. Either way, I like streaming Donkey Kong, so that's always, you know, what I do at least once a week. Chunky rises. Every Sunday, Chunky rises from the grave and then flees the solar system to escape his inevitable death. Oh, that's 8 minutes. in terms of like other stuff, the problem I kind of run into is I wanna stream. Part of me wants to stream like more than one game at a time, but at the same time, playing a game only once a week feels like it's gonna take forever to actually finish. What am I doing? I'm going to the other planet, that's right. Oh, I just missed it, I think. That's okay, I can wait. But I need my ship, so I need to park a little bit off to the side so it doesn't fly away. But like, part of me really wants to play like something, have one day where I do my Donkey Kong stream, have one day where I do something like super long term, something that I just like consistently do every week, and then one day where I play like games that actually I can finish eventually. But then whatever day I'm playing the game that I can finish, it's just going to take forever to finish it. So it's like trying to figure out where the balance is for that. Because like, I admit that one thing I've thought about is Atlas. Because I do want to play more of that. And Atlas is like an MMO styled game where it's meant to be something more. It'd be more like playing, I think, a sandbox game or an MMO than it would be like playing a game like this where there's a defined ending. So I guess that's what it is. Like, it would be cool to kind of maybe have one day where I'm doing something like that. But then, like I said, whatever day where I'm playing something that's more like this, it's like this, it would take a while to finish. So I've kind of just been throwing things out in my mind. In my mind's eye, or whatever Scott Pilgrim would say. I admit there's a part of me that's like a little bit trend chasey. A little bit of like, I'd like to kind of maybe push the streaming thing a little further in terms of like, push a little harder, I guess, in terms of like, is this something that I could do like successfully? Not successfully is maybe the wrong word, but like in terms of like, you know, growth, I guess, stuff like that. So a little bit of the trend chasiness in that aspect of things, but I also think the best streamers are the ones who are playing games they really like or care about or just in general want to play. And don't get me wrong, Atlas is definitely a game I want to play, but I know it's also something that's a little bit trendy right now. Unfortunately, something like Final Fantasy XIV, which would be fun to stream, I don't think my computer could handle it. My computer has trouble handling streaming alongside intensive games. And considering it's an MMO and it's online, that would make it that much more. The bandwidth would be difficult on my internet, I think. So it's kind of weird because there's a certain aspect of like, it's a certain aspect of like you want to make sure you're streaming because you enjoy streaming and not because you think you're gonna be like this major superstar. I do this mainly because, you know, I just kind of like to share games. But there is still like, you know, that part of like when you're doing anything, it is nice to see like, you know, growth or some measure of like improvement, I guess. I also in general just like entertaining. So if I could like kind of be more of an entertainer, I guess. I don't know, it's weird. Alice is an early... That's true. Alice is still an early access. If you play a game rarely, it's harder to get invested. Yeah, I totally get that. It's the same way that if I take a break from a game, it's hard for me to get back into it. Start World of Warcraft. Just a minor investment. Yeah. And the danger is becoming bound to the algorithm, too. Ferret physics collisions. That's true. Every game I play should involve ragdolling into something somehow. That's it. That'll be my niche. Ragdolling into walls. Exclusively Gmod with a custom model. That's funny. I've never actually played Gmod. I'm jumping onto this spaceship with the core? Why are you not... Does it not like me? Does it not want me inside? Oh, because the river flooded the entrance. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Thought it was because it detected that I had the core. Yeah, I totally understand that too, Phillips. It is a little bit difficult for me to get emotionally into something. Just because it's also the fact that there's like this, you know, there's a kind of a brain bandwidth of sorts where, you know, you can only think about and focus on so much at a time. And when you're streaming anything, it's like there's this streamer effect where, like, it's the reason why when people play games, if they're not familiar with them, like, they usually wind up doing worse than when they're playing alone. It's because there's that aspect of your streaming, so there's this extra thing you're doing, this extra thing you're thinking about. But emotionally, it's the same way, where it's like, if you can't think as deeply about something, I mean, I admit I felt it a little bit with this too. It might have hit me even harder had I been playing it alone. And it's maybe why it took and watching through the ending twice before I finally understood everything. Because at the same time, even though it's like I'm just like talking, it's like it is still another thing that my brain is trying to focus on. Yeah, I agree that that sharing a gameplay experience with people also is satisfying. Can I put this down? I think I've still got quite a bit of time. If I jump into the water, will I live? Alternatively, ferret collision physics. Where I just launch myself into walls all day. I wonder how often I will play games where I'm launching myself into walls. I'm wondering if I can get to a campfire and speed this up. I mean, in DK64, I do launch myself at walls, too. I just don't take damage. Banjo, I didn't really launch myself into walls as much. Yeah, I did notice that the music still played in the simulation. You're right. It is like that music that's like, hey, you're dealing with something far beyond your comprehension. Oop, the thing fell. This can't be that much more time now. Go, you can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. Interesting, the core doesn't count as the light source. Oh, this wasn't even the... Oh, I guess it was. Never mind. I missed the exit. The funny thing is, I think the normal music, once you start running out of time, I think this music stops and the other music starts up again. Let me take the core into the simulation. Something I forgot about is what sort of magic did they use that allowed them to bring the vault into the simulation? Because they sealed them to the vault first, then put them in here, then put it underwater, then went into the simulation and trapped them inside the simulation. That is excessive. Also, what? Because presumably the vault on the outside isn't like, doesn't have that same space effect that it does on the simulation. So on the outside, is the vault just a vault? Where did the music go? Did I break it? So did they just originally lock him into a thing, and then when they entered the simulation, it became a big thing? I can't doze off. It won't let me sleep with the core. Oh, I can't doze off at all. Interesting. Okay, the solar panels are open. So did it flee the Nova, wait until it disappeared, then went back to the solar system to see if the astral bodies are still intact. Wait, so you can actually outrun the Nova? Whoa! Now beyond the reach of the supernova, you find yourself the only inhabitant of an abandoned world. Surely something here must be edible. Whoa! So there's just an ending for this. It's just quiet. I thought there would be a little more, what's the word? I thought there would be a little more fanfare in terms of the stranger booting up and getting out of there. I figured we'd, like, see it visually. Nope. Just kind of casually flies away. I think the thing is, usually when I was in The Stranger doing DLC stuff, by that point I'd played the game enough that, like, anytime I was at the end of a loop, I just meditated until the end of the loop so I didn't have to wait through the supernova. So I never really noticed. Huh. That's fascinating. They've really thought of a lot of stuff here. God, this game is so good. I really can't wait to see what they're working on. I just know they're working on something with what happened to Annapurna. I think they laid off like a whole bunch of people or something. Mobius is still around, confirmed they're still working on something. Or did Annapurna go under? I don't think so. I think they just, like, did something really shitty. But they did confirm they're still working on something, so I can't wait to see what they're working on. Whatever it is, I don't know. I'd say I'll buy it day one, but I have a tendency to say I'll buy things day one and then not do it. So I can't guarantee I'll buy it day one, but I'm certainly willing to throw money at whatever they've got going on. But yeah, that's Echoes of the Eye, and that's actually relatively good. Or they said they're playing around with ideas. Okay, so maybe they don't have anything coming out soon, but eat trees. Smoke tree. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, because this was great. This was honestly very, very good. I'll figure out what I'm doing, figure out what the next thing is. The next stream is Sunday, and that's just gonna be Donkey Kong. Where we will resurrect Chunky and launch him into space. Always a good time. Anything else? I have to remember to plug my shit. Follow me on Blue Sky if you want. I am on Blue Sky. Same name, same bat name, same ferret name, same ferret channel. I'm also on YouTube, but I still haven't done anything with that because I love procrastinating. Procrastinating is fun. I just saw get to the endings, yeah. But I get it. Seeing someone experiencing the endings for the first time and stuff like that is very satisfying. But yeah, I haven't done anything with YouTube yet, but I will eventually. This entire playthrough will be on YouTube. This will probably be the first one I actually upload to YouTube. And I plan on, like I said, I do kind of want to push, just because I like pushing myself a little bit, push and see if maybe there is a little bit more I can be doing content-wise. But that's more of just because I enjoy that type of thing. It's more I'm just doing it out of the enjoyment, and I enjoy streaming, so I'm just pushing because I enjoy it, not because I'm like forcing myself to do it. But yeah, Blue Sky, YouTube. Go look at Vap's book. Vap's D&D book is going to be coming out early next year, Rain's Forest Odyssey. It's very good. I playtested it. It's great. It's great writing. Great artwork, obviously, but great writing as well. Obviously, Vap is incredibly creative and very talented, but Clay is also very talented and very creative, and a great storyteller. highly recommend checking out their book. And yeah, have a good rest of your night. Fall asleep to the dulcet sounds of Outer Wilds. Oh, the sound stopped. You guys switched scenes. Anyway, good night.